my God.
Go check out FIFA Coins online for some amazing deals on buying coins. Link in the description. Hello guys, Mr. Aussie 1990 here, and we're back with some more FIFA 14 potential card prediction ratings, etc. But what we're going to do in this episode, we're going to actually do 4 players who aren't in FIFA 13 Ultimate Team, but they will definitely, or hopefully definitely, be in FIFA 14 Ultimate Team. We're going to start things off with the newly transferred by Borussia Dortmund player. He is actually called, this is going to be absolutely dreadful, I'm going to butcher this like a motherfucker, Mkhitaryan, or something along those lines. Apologies if I offended anybody, but holy shit, that's a difficult name to say. But he's Armenian, if I'm not mistaken. Very good player in real life. I had to watch a couple of clips on him on YouTube because I knew he was a good player, but I didn't know how good he was to base his stats on, because I'm not the best at picking stats. But I tweeted out and I got a couple of people's opinions on him. Now, he looks like a really good player, but I didn't want to overdo his card because this would be his first card in the Ultimate Team. Well, this year anyway. And I didn't want to overdo it. I didn't want to make him like a heavy 84 and then find out that he has like a difficult season at Borussia Dortmund. I think he'll have a decent one because he is a very good player. And, you know, so I've made him an 82 rated card. Looks like quite a nice card. I got him in a Borussia Dortmund shirt and everything. Decent pace. I gave him an 82 pace. I mean, I've seen clips. He seems a lot quicker than that, in my opinion. But like I said, I didn't want to overdo his card for anybody, just in case. You know, obviously, a lot more people will probably know him a lot better than I will. They might support Shakhtar or Borussia Dortmund and seen him play, etc. I gave him 78 shooting, looked like he had a very decent shot on him. To be fair, could quite easily be a 5-star skiller. He's a very skillful player in real life. I watched a couple of clips on YouTube, like I said, and he was doing skills, he was doing some nice little, he's a nice dribbler of the ball, so I gave him an 85 dribbling there, 75 passing, decent. He's an all-round good play. In my opinion, I could see him being a lot better than that. I actually tweeted out what rating I should give him, and it varied between, people were actually saying to make him a silver, but I don't see that at all. I honestly think he's to replace Götze or Goetze, in my opinion, so he'll be about that type of level. So I think Götze was, or Goetze, sorry, was an 84. I'm making him an 82. I think that's a fair rating for him, in my opinion. Leave in the comments what you make of that. I'll move on to our second player now, who's going to be Willian. Now, holy shit, I want this card epically. He plays for Anji Mashakaka, whatever they're called. But he is going to be a 5-star skiller. I'm pretty confident of that. If he's in, you know, hopefully he's in the game next year. Left winger, debatable. Could be a cam again. Could even be like a left forward, something along those lines. He plays left wing. I love this Wikipedia page that said left winger on there, so I'm going by that. He might play a different position. I've seen a lot of this guy actually. I watched him play for. I watched a bit of Shakhtar football a couple of seasons ago, or like recently, and he did play very well. And he moved to Anji, and I haven't seen a lot of him since then because I don't really watch Russian league football. But he's very pacey. He's a very pacey winger, but more of a dribbler in my opinion. He's decent dribbling, like a game in 89, dribbling 86 pace. Probably, he's honestly the definition of 5-star skills, this guy. He is so good, and so's the next guy. He's another 5-star skiller. But I gave him 72 shooting, 70 passing, you know, decent stats, and 50 defending, 66 heading. Very good card. Hopefully this card happens. I gave him an 83 rating. I feel as if he's been around long enough to prove that he is a very decent player. He, you know, gets looked over a little bit for Brazil because he got like some Neymar, etc. like that. But he still plays a little bit for Brazil. And he's played about 8 games, scored 1 goal, something like that for Anji this season. But I don't know what their season's run-ins like. I don't know how many games he played. I think he had a little bit of an injury as well. But hopefully he'll be in next year's game and he'll be sick. He'll be such a good card. It looks like such a good card there with his picture there. You know, he's got a massive afro. And there's another player he could link nicely with Fellaini and Axel Witsel. Obviously the afro team. But we'll move swiftly on into our next card who looks absolutely incredible. Now, I've beefed this one up a little bit purely because I love this guy to shit. It's Bernard. He is amazing in real life. I watched so many clips of him on YouTube. He is, honest to God, 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot, if I'd ever seen one. I didn't even know what foot he is after watching the clips. He was rocking them in with his left foot, rocking them in with his right foot, taking corners with his right foot, taking corners with his left foot, I'm pretty sure. You know, that's 5-star weak foot in my opinion, and the skills he does, he's so good. I mean, when you're playing with Ronaldinho and Danilino, etc. At this club, he must be out there with the skills. He must learn so many skills from Ronaldinho. But, you know, he looks like a decent card there. Maybe done a little bit too much on pace and dribbling, but he is that good. I mean, I wanted to make him a silver. He's got the stats of a gold. That's why I downed his passing a little bit. That's being harsh. 65 passing, 72 shooting. That is honestly being harsh. I think, honest opinion, should be a gold, but I've got a funny feeling EA will make him a silver. Now, he's also getting heavily linked with a few Premier League clubs, like Arsenal and I want to say it's another one. I can't quite remember who it was. Might be Chelsea or something along those lines. I don't think it's Chelsea, though. But it'd be awesome if he moved to the Premier League because look how good you know, if you go watch, if you don't know who he is, go check out his clips on YouTube. He's honestly insanely good player in real life. He's not the tallest, I don't think. He's quite short, but then again, most, you know, skillful players seem to be these days, apart from Ibrahimovic, of course. But he looks like an absolute beast of a card if that one comes true. Don't leave hate in the comments because I've overdone it a little bit. I honestly think he's that good. Maybe I've underdone it on his rating. Maybe he honestly should be a gold in my opinion, but I've made him a left winger as well. I don't know his actual position. Now, as I said, I watched a couple of clips. He's down as a winger on certain websites, but he seems to play just in behind the striker or like up there as well a little bit. I watched about 10 to 20 clips on him. I honestly did some more research into this, and he seemed like a very, you know, I couldn't actually tell his foot. If someone wants to leave that in the comment, I still don't know to this moment what foot is this kid. Is he right foot or left foot? Does anyone know? Holy crap, he can use both. We'll move on to the final player. I left a little glimpse of this guy on Twitter. I did the 50 pace and I've given him the beast. That's obviously not going to be a chemistry style, but I just think it's just relevant for this card. It's Emile Heskey, of course, Newcastle Jets card. He will make a return hopefully to Ultimate Team next year, and KSI I'm sure will be happy about that one. Newcastle Jets card looks pretty sick card there. I made him a bronze. He was a silver in FIFA 12, and he's a pretty good silver at that. He was a very good player, but you know, he's a bronze, to be fair. I mean, 64 rated bronze is the highest bronze. 50 pace, probably about right. I might be being a bit nice, to be honest. 65 shooting, because, to be fair, at the end of the day, he's played for England, so he's got to have something in his locker. 60 passing as well, decent. 55 dribbling, 59 defending. And we give him 73 heading because, you know, he's an okay header of the ball. So it's a decent card there. I mean, with the 50 pace, with the 3-star skills or something along those lines, that might be pretty cool to have. But it is Emile Heskey making a return to FIFA 14. Leave a like just for that, guys. That is going to be these 4 cards in this video. Obviously, like I said, none of these were in FIFA 13, so I can't compare them to anybody. To their old cards. They're just going to be new cards in my opinion. I want you to leave in the comments what you would have made these cards. What stats would you have given them? What overall rating? What position would you made all 3 of these cards? Or 4 of these cards, I should say. And also leave in the comments what would you like to see in the next episode of this. 4 more players you would like to see. Do you want to see players who aren't in the game? Do you want to see more potential transfers? Do you want to see players who should be massively upgraded or downgraded? Leave it in the comments. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If we can get 1,000 likes, I'll be over the moon. Thank you for your support on the series as well. It's been going down quite well. I mean, there's obviously some debate in the comments. There's been some people getting a little bit like frustrated, saying like in the last episode I did like Suarez potentially moving to Arsenal. A lot of people have been saying, oh no, he's definitely not going to move to Arsenal, but that was potential ones. I honestly don't know if he will. I don't think anybody knows if he will. Arsenal seem to be heavily linked with him and all sorts, but he's, you know, he could go to Real Madrid or something like that. I just did it for Premier League ones, so hopefully you did enjoy this video. If we can leave a like, that'd be absolutely insane, and I'll do some more of these soon. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. So bye bye.